name is Denise, and welcome to another video from ABC Head Start in our Thriving as a Family Through COVID-19. Today we're going to talk about limiting media intake. So in a day and age where current events are totally at our fingertips, it's easy to get overwhelmed by what is going on in the world around us. Too much media intake can contribute to feelings of anxiety or depression. How do we know if we have had too much media intake? Try a self-check to see how you are doing when it comes to media. When it comes to taking in media, there are 4 points that we should consider. The first point should be, how am I feeling today? Are we feeling worried? Are we feeling happy? Are we feeling stressed? Depending on what our emotions are in the moment, can help determine whether or not turning on a news channel or scrolling through social media is the best thing to do at the time. The second point is now the best time to engage in media intake? If we've had a really stressful day, maybe turning on CNN or CTV is not the best thing to do in the moment. The best thing to do may be to take a breather, do something relaxing, and then engage in media intake. The third point is, how much media intake do I want to take in? Are we just wanting to view the weather? Do we just want the current events for our local city? These are just things that we should keep in mind when turning to media. And the last point are coping strategies if I become distressed while watching the media. Given that we're in the middle of the pandemic and there's other things going on in the world, it's easy to get overwhelmed and distressed by what we are seeing going on in front of us. So if we do become distressed or worried or more anxious about what's going on, what are the coping strategies that you have in place to resolve those feelings so that it's not weighing heavily on your mind for the rest of the evening? Other ways to help limit media intake are: 1. Set a time limit. Decide on a specific time of day to consume media, or set a time limit such as 20 minutes of the morning news. 2nd, choose a few news outlets. Keep in mind that all news sources are not necessarily credible. So look for ones that are a credible source, such as, the government website will have news, or your local news station also publishes articles online. 3rd, avoid media consumption before going to bed. Watching unsettling news before bed does not set one up for a restful night's sleep. Try to avoid screens at least an hour before bedtime. And lastly, seek positive news. Not everything in the media is negative. Find those feel-good stories to help pump up your well-being.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of ABC Head Start's Thriving as a Family Through COVID-19 video series. Be sure to check out next week's episode with our social worker Teresa, where we will explore money management strategies as holidays are right around the corner.